Hi everybody and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn and this is a timeless reading for Leo. So whenever you come across this message, Leo, you've already got your first card, then that is the perfect time for you. So thank you very much for tuning in. It's been a long time since I've done readings to share with everyone, and I'm happy to be doing them. So for your focus or your anchor card for this reading, Leo, you have surrendered to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So this is, miracles can represent, anything in life, as we know, and they're different for what represents something miraculous for all of us. So Leo, at some point, perhaps some of you have become a little jaded or a little down or a little overwhelmed with life and circumstances, and you're just feeling like that beauty, that joy, that things are able to show up for you and they're just perfectly timed and divinely sent, so to speak. Maybe you feel that's not been available to you. So let's take another oracle card just to see what this might be pertaining to emotionally. And you have got geranium here. The trigger statement, I am all in my head. Okay, so that's interesting because as Leo, you're a fire sign and known for sort of taking that action, so to speak, not so much for being caught in your thoughts like other signs might be. But your truth statement is, I create with pleasure, right? So take the time to reset, and in that time, be open to creative pursuits. Surround yourself with things that please your senses and be gentle with yourself. So this is about nurturing. So there's this link here between this feeling like miracles can't happen to you, or that you've closed yourself off to those beautiful opportunities in life, feeling like you're not nurtured and you're not being supported. So you've been too busy and you've left some things behind. So perhaps it is that you've gotten into this mode in your life where you're just focus, work, and you've narrowed down your focus so much that you've lost that sense of nurturing who you are and what you need. And your life has shifted in a way that that has narrowed things down, and perhaps you've become more pessimistic. Your cards are flying out today. This is great, Leo. This is fabulous. So let's get some tarot and dig a little bit more deeply into this. Where do you need to be nurtured? Where do you need to find that sense of nurturing, or perhaps where did it get lost? See if any more want to come out, and if not, we'll cut for the rest. All right, let's cut for the rest. I usually draw 9 cards in sets of 3, and they can be perceived as, the recent past, the present, the near future. They can be, the onset of this issue, the middle of this issue, and or situation, this focus, or it could be, and the end, the outcome of it. It could be that as well, but it works really well to do it in sets of 3 like this. So looking at the 9 cards, we've got lots of aces, which are beginnings. We've got 2 major arcana. So whatever this is, it's not 2 out of 9 major arcana. It's not big life events, but you've got court cards in here too. You've got 2 kings showing up here as well. You've got aces and kings. So you've got beginnings and endings, so to speak, or fulfillment within the regular tarot, right? So let's get into this. So we've got this thing where perhaps some of you Leos are feeling like, you know what, miracles are not, that's not a thing. I used to believe, I'm pessimistic now. Maybe you feel like life has beat you down. Circumstances of life over the last few weeks, months, years have maybe been declining for you, and you've things have become heavier perhaps, and you've lost that sense of nurturing who you are and what you truly deserve and what you need. So Leo, the message here is you've got this beautiful king energy coming in, this like right away your message is phenomenal, because we're coming out with your king of acorns. And acorns is that wand energy, that's your energy, fire energy. So the king of acorns, optimism and innovation. So he is all about career focus, being mature, passionate about something. So this is the king that is very business oriented. He's achievement oriented. The energy of, let me preface, the energy is masculine. If this represents a person or you in your life currently, it can be any identity, any gender identification. It doesn't matter. It's the energy of the card that the person embodies. So it could be a feminine, someone identifies as feminine that embodies the energy of this card, because it's that energy that comes through. So you've got this beautiful, driven, mature, goal-oriented, achieving, get-to-it king. And with it, there's lots of experience, lots of wisdom that comes from that. And with this king, this could represent someone that is presenting in your life, someone that's coming into your life to help you to see that these miracles can happen. It could be that you need to perhaps embody a little bit more, looking after yourself more, so that you can embody this energy and take life on again. Bring your passion and your spark for life back. That masculine energy of that reaching out, because our feminine is receptive and our masculine is the outgoing, right? So with this energy of this king here, you've got the two of shells, which is the two of cups. That's about union. That's about harmony, partnership, beauty in love. This can be soulmate love. This can be platonic soulmate love. This can be romantic love. This can be love for friendship, family. It's just this very deep, beautiful harmony and this love that's available, and it could be already existing. And it's also represented in that relationship with self, right? That deep love for self. So then you've got the Ace of Crystals, which would be the Ace of Pentacles, and that's the beginning, the foundation of something new, manifesting and prosperity, because they're usually all about the material, the manifesting what we can see. So that would be finances, home security, feeling generally secure in your foundation. And aces are about new beginnings. So you're in a phase of a new beginning here where this is being offered, and it's being offered through perhaps this love, this connection with this love. And it can also be opening up with this love from the king energy and this assertiveness in looking after yourself, so that you can achieve this and open yourself up for more abundance. Because when we close ourselves off, the universe doesn't really understand emotions. It doesn't work that way. It understands vibration and frequency, and all of our emotions hold different frequencies, higher or lower. And the higher we vibrate, the more clear we become in our thoughts, our minds, our actions, our food, all the things. The more clear that is, the more we raise our vibration, and the universe brings it to us. And that's why we always say this attitude of gratitude, or fake it till you make it. Act as if you already had it. Because Leo, when we do that, we're creating that feeling of energy that we already have it. And with that feeling of energy that we already have it, we're pinging that off to the universe, and the universe is going, ooh, okay, I really like that. Well, it doesn't like it. It doesn't have emotion, but it's like, okay, here it comes. Here comes more of that energy your way, because that's what you're putting out. So it's going to sync and become in tune with you. Now, if you have closed yourself off to the sense that there's a miracle available right around the corner, then the universe responds to that as well and says, okay, this is where they're vibrating. Then we don't send that. We just send more of this circumstance for disbelief. You're now in this situation where you're being told, this message is saying, this isn't your truth. You need to look and seek in, get support from others, and all of this love that's available for this new beginning, this new foundation, new perspective of shifting. And then coming into our next pass, we've got another king here, another court card, the King of Shells, harmony and integrity. So this is about the King of Emotions, the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is where you need to acknowledge deep feelings. Again, he's the most mature. It's a masculine energy, doesn't have to be a masculine in physical form, but it's that wisdom, that emotion, that warm feels, that blanket, that snug, that I've got you feeling, that someone's got your back and that they want to nurture you. So these can represent, these two kings can represent perhaps one person that embodies each of these things. It can represent two different people that each embody those things that are in your life or coming into your life. Or it could be that you're being invited to lean into the emotions and the character of these two kings, and to allow yourself to open up because you're blocking yourself from this beauty. Because you've also got this Nine of Shells here. Like it's beautiful the way you've got these aces and nines and kings. It's a very clear pattern of beginnings to fulfillment, which is lovely in a reading. You know, that's beautiful. So you've got this Ace of Shells and Nine of Shells together in the same pass here. So through doing this work, this emotional work here, and shifting that perspective, nurturing yourself. It's okay to change and to shift your perspective, to open your vibration, to allow things to happen, to bring in and manifest. This is manifesting here. And you've got your Ace of Shells, which would be your Ace of Cups, which is all about that new beginning. It's happiness, abundance. So you've not only got this foundational beginning, which I think was over here, yes, with this ace, you've also got your emotional new beginnings. So this could be Leo, like this could be a clean, fresh start for some of you. That's, yeah, okay. I always get this tingling feeling when it's really bang on, and this could be the start of manifesting a whole new phase for you that you're able to step into either in the near future, or maybe you've already stepped into the path and you're just sort of freaking out a little bit here, you know, because you're not as grounded as you need to be or connected to your inner self and intuition as you need to be. And you've got these kings here that are saying, take the action and, you know, go into those emotions and feel them. Don't squash them. This King of Shells is all about allowing the emotions, observing them, seeing them. You don't have to necessarily react to them, but witness them and see them and own that they're happening, and dig deep into that, not shoving it away. It's only going to come back again. And you know this is true. We all know this is true. Whatever we squash, you know, press, it just gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and then it just goes, right? It's always better to let it flow. And if you do this, Leo, then you've got this Nine of Shells energy, which is again cups and emotions. So this is all the cups here. This beautiful harmony and abundance comes through with this Nine of Cups, gratitude, fulfillment. Like this is beautiful, beautiful energy where these miracles will start happening. And maybe it's just a miracle. It can be as simple as you're financially strapped. Things have been really tough, and there's this deadline coming for this one bill, but you're not getting paid until the day after, and suddenly something happens. You might get an extra check from the government for something you overpaid, or you might, have a gift come your way that completely relieves it, or perhaps there's a banking glitch on the other side and that payment doesn't come out. That's a small miracle. Why not? We each can perceive miracles in any, it's different for all of us. Or it can be a truly divine intervention as well. Maybe it's something really big that you're dealing with emotionally, mentally, physically yourself, and perhaps that's what's got you closed off, is that you've just been dealing with it so long, you've lost this faith. And it's time to open up that faith, because the universe is showing you you are ready for this new beginning, and it's calling to you. It really wants that for you, you know? So our last pass here, we have this beautiful, like I can't even, this is such a great reading, Leo. Honestly, like, okay. Number 3, the Empress, Major Arcana. Beauty and abundance. The Empress is lovely. The Empress is all about abundance, fertility. Life is in full bloom. You know, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, she's voluptuous, she's just all those beautiful, nurturing things. And she embodies all of that loving, nurturing, caring. And here you go. Links us right into this nurturing and caring. Like, you can't make this stuff up, my friends. Like, it's here it is, right? You know, so you've either got a figure in your life that's a feminine energy, very strongly embedded in this Empress energy, that is going to come to you or has come to you and is offering this opening up for you, is offering that nurturing space, someone to hold the space for you, someone to be there just to listen, someone to energetically keep you grounded, whatever that may be for you. This Empress can do that. And it could also be that, you know, you're leaning into this energy perhaps, but it feels more like this is what's coming for you to support you in this transition, is what it's feeling more like to me. But you interpret it, you know, with your own knowledge of your own situation as well. So adding on to this Empress energy, you've got the 6 of Crystals, which would be the 6 of Pentacles, which again is that earth energy. So you've got a lot of earth and you've got a lot of emotion. So there's that balance between, you know, that groundedness and that physical manifestation, and then that emotional manifestation and security, right? 6 of Crystals, synergy and gratitude. So this is all about how things are flowing and they're beautiful. And you've got this attitude of gratitude that we were talking about before. You're shifting your perspective, you're shifting the way you approach things. You're following this King energy if it represents another, or you're beginning to embody that energy and you're just playing with it. Because really, what do you have to lose? If you're just playing around with the thought of faking it till you make it, an attitude of gratitude, let's give it a shot, let's do some affirmations each day, it'll happen. And really, what's the risk if perhaps it didn't? I believe it will. But you know, that's just me. So give it a try, because this is beautiful energy in these cards, and it leads you to this outcome, which is Major Arcana, and that's of the World. So Leo, you've got the World, fulfillment, celebration. So you've got these new beginnings coming up with emotion and stability, and then you've got these fulfillment cards up with the 9s and the Kings, and that's where you've got everything coming into its fruition. And this ends with your card around with the World. So you've achieved that. So Leo, the universe is saying miracles are totally available to you on every level, from the smallest small to the biggest big. Whatever you can imagine and intend is there for you, but you've got to open up your heart space. You've got to nurture your mind, your heart, yourself. You have to put yourself first and be open to what's being offered to you, because it's there. And it's time to step out of this shell, is what I'm getting. You know, this enclosure, I'm picturing a turtle, and you're inside and you're hiding out because, no, I'm out, you know. It's time for you to open up and come on out and play, because there's a lot available to you whenever you come across this message. It's lovely. So we'll just pull maybe these 2 as a last message card, and I want to thank you for listening and staying in. Please like and subscribe if you could. Click the button. That would be fabulous to help me grow and to help me share and for us to keep connected. And visit embracingdawn.com to see other things and other services that I offer. So we have the Wren. Be bold and confident. Use all your resources to create your dreams. So that's coming into this king energy here of taking action, and this king here, or sorry, not this king, your message about your miracles. It's time. Those are all available to you. And then we've got parrot. Ah, okay. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are. And this is an on fire message right here. So you need to have self-belief here. These two fully connect. I'm really feeling that. You need to have this faith in yourself. You need, Leo, to believe in who you are, what you bring to the table, your internal value, and what will fulfill your world, what will bring you success. And that's not just monetary success. However, that is in your message. It is in your cards. This hinges on emotional abundance and fulfillment, as well as your physical or material abundance and fulfillment. You have so many court and major arcana figures and energy available to you that it's really powerful and really beautiful. And maybe it hinges all on just dismissing what everybody else thinks and allowing yourself to be exactly who you are. And that's one of the biggest challenges that we have in this lifetime, I have found just through witnessing life as it goes, is that so many of us are so concerned about what we do and what we say and what we think, how that will affect another or what they will think of us. And really, in the end, we put more effort into worrying about that than those others actually do in wondering about what's going on. You know, it's just that way. It's more important for us to follow our true paths and live our life right the way that is meant for us, and not worry about anybody else, because it's not their lives, you know? And if you're making the best choice for you in each moment that you can, then the lives of those around you can't help but be touched in a much bigger and better way. And everybody benefits from that, you know? But living your life under the worry or concern or pressure of what others may think about what you say or do, you're not living your life. You're living somebody else's. And it's time for you, Leo, to really step in and to live your life. So I hope that you find this message beneficial and that you've enjoyed listening to it. I've enjoyed reading it. It's been a really great reading. So I wish you well, and remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.